All right, my friend, and welcome to another drawing segment with the Rouser. I'm going to show you how to draw a quick caricature. This is designed for beginners. So the first thing that we're going to do here is we're going to start with, again, the box shape. The box shape is an easy and effective way to be able to place your features within your drawing. So I recommend, the Rouser recommends that you use this particular technique. Inside, we're going to go just like the other videos that you've seen me do, where I put my little guitar picks. And then what we want to do is extend a teardrop type shape from the middle of those shapes down, forming the basis for our nose and our smile shape. Now we're going to proceed to the eyebrows. With the eyebrows, what you want to do is capture the emotion that you wish to display in those top two boxes, even though sometimes those eyebrows will go into the bottom box, depending on if the person's like kind of angry or something. You have a lot of interaction between the eyebrow and the eye, but in general, they're going to just stay in their own little quadrant. All right, so now we're going to our nose shape here. Be sure to keep your shapes simple and plain. Don't try to do too much. One of the things that I've noticed in my time of drawing caricature and studying other artists that do draw caricature is that they tend to try to want to be like another artist that they see. And that is not my desire at all. I don't want you to draw the caricature like me. I want you to put your own spin on it. This is just how I would caricature this guy. But you don't want to also try to feel like you're not doing a caricature because you don't do a lot of the extreme exaggerations you may see on TikTok and stuff like that. So if I'm saying anything at all, I'm just saying let your own style, be sufficient for you. Don't feel like you're not doing enough because you're not putting a lot of exaggeration in the picture. Okay, so now we're going here over to our hair. As you can see, I'm using the side of the box to tell me where everything is going. And I'm just going to kind of form my forehead shape by drawing that little line, that swoop line, and then we're going to draw across the top of the hair and just kind of mimic the wild, crazy, cool hairdo that he has. I really enjoy drawing hair a lot, so his hair is pretty cool. All right, so we're going to put the back part of our hair, and I think this one's coming out great. Let's go ahead and go to our neck shape here, and then we're going to go ahead and just add our shoulders and the collar and all that, since we're in this particular part of the picture. Also, if you have not seen any of my other draw along videos, you might want to watch that video about the scapula, which is going to really help you with your neck placement and your shoulder placement. I'll put that link in the description box below so that you can go and check that video out. It is very short, but a lot of information in there, and it's going to really help you, especially with your half body caricatures. All right, so we're finishing up the eyebrows here. We're putting a crisp in between the nose. Now we're adding our gum line, and we're going to just kind of tighten up around the cheeks and the eyes. All right. Let's go to the bottom of the picture here and define the neck out just a little bit. So I might just put like a little bit of a bulge in the neck because he has a kind of muscular neck. Really good looking guy, I have to admit, right? Anyway, let's put some wildness inside of the hair. Notice, because his hair is very light colored, how I'm using very light lines. And notice how I'm also not putting a lot of lines in the hair. I prefer to use shapes within my picture, my hair shapes, because it makes the hair look a lot cooler to me. Now we'll go ahead and erase out any guidelines that we have, because we're going to start doing the shading part. So we no longer need that box anymore. The box is just for the initial setup. And then once you have the setup down, is pretty much off to the races. You should be able to see the picture from that juncture. All right, so shading. Shading is done with a gray marker, okay? If you're using color, shading will be done with a darker color value of the color that you're using. So if you're using a peach, maybe you might have a darker peach with a little bit of brown, a peach with some brown on top. So those colors are very close to each other, so that you can like draw a base, and then you can come down and then you can draw another little like a contour on top of that. So it's just kind of like putting on makeup. So just sit back and observe how just very small accents with the gray marker can cause a dynamic 3D effect in your picture. These lines, I like them. You know why? I'm gonna tell you why I like them. I like them because you don't have to put extra black lines in your picture. The more black lines you put, the more lines you put, the more the picture's gonna look confusing. It's not gonna look cartoon. It's gonna start going toward the realism zone, and that's what you kind of want to avoid. So again, I'm gonna always preach that in every video. Chill out on all the lines. The idea is to get your picture on paper with as least lines as possible. So if I could tell you to practice anything, that's what I would tell you to practice. I would tell you to practice drawing with brevity, kind of like using a sentence. When you talk to somebody, learn how to eliminate words you don't need to get the point across, right? Well, if you can do that with a caricature, not only are your caricatures going to say, they're going to be just so off the chart. People are going to be like, well, how did you do that? You know, it's going to be really enjoyable for you. It's not going to give you as much headaches at night trying to cartoon somebody. So that is one thing that you definitely have to practice. Now we're going to the end phase of the drawing. This is pretty much where I put some darks in my picture. I'll use usually a Sharpie of some kind. Sometimes I actually draw my caricature with a Sharpie. So I switch between two markers, a Sharpie and the Crayola. So whichever one works for you. It's not the marker, it's the artist. I always say that. Now we're just gonna go ahead and, you know, put a little quick background in there. I like to frame my pictures up. That's my own unique style. Doesn't it look great? I think so. So I want to thank you. I want to thank you for watching this video tutorial. I hope that your drawing came out well and that you had a lot of fun drawing with the browser. So until next time, God bless you. Have a blessed day again. And don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to share. Hello there. I hope you enjoyed this video. Oh, you did? Well then, you see that subscribe button below? Push it. And after, push the bell icon next to it and select the all option. Then you will get notifications of all new uploaded videos and when I go live. Oh yeah. So thanks for watching and subscribing, and check out these other videos for more cool stuff. Have a great day and happy penciling.